Good evening. My name is Lilly, Zhou. I studied social cultural anthropology several years ago. Anthropology is a study in studying humanity, studying human beings, which means I'm interested in studying human behavior, human society, human culture, and human minds. So tonight's topic is about beautiful minds. From an anthropologist's perspective, I think that the most beautiful mind of human beings is their open mind. Let me ask you a question. How many of you think you're an open-minded person? Me? Well, I see quite a few hands. So what are open-minded people like? What does that mean to be open-minded? Are you confident that you can keep that your whole life? I'm not confident. Because here comes my first theory. I think being open-minded is an ability, a skill you need to learn, acquire, practice constantly, and consolidate your whole life. You might lose it in any second. Okay? So I would like to share with you one story that happened when I was studying anthropology in Hong Kong. As we all know, Hong Kong is probably one of the most liberal, modern, and advanced cities in the world. But you must have also heard of the tension between Hong Kong and mainland China due to many historical reasons and also a lot of miscommunication and misunderstandings. So back to my story. When I was studying anthropology in Hong Kong, we studied cool topics like cannibalism, polygamy, human trafficking, prostitution. We discussed those topics openly in class. And trust me, those are not topics you would like to bring up at dinner table. Okay, my colleagues know me. Okay. So it was a beautiful night. I had this gender and culture seminar class every Wednesday night. It was a beautiful night. I just finished the seminar and got on the school shuttle bus with my fellow students. And suddenly, a very handsome boy from my class sat next to me, voluntarily, I think. Okay. I was secretly thrilled because he was very handsome, and I could hear other girls sniggering behind my back. So we started to talk. Then after a few words, he bluntly, that seemingly nice boy, bluntly told me, I don't like anything about China. I think Chinese people are stupid, ignorant, and rude. I was stunned, both confused, humiliated, and a little bit angry. Yeah. What does he mean? Aren't we all Chinese? I was confused. And I give him a second chance because, you know, good-looking people can always get a second chance. I said politely, don't you think it's an overgeneralization? Not all Chinese people are rude, stupid. I'm not rude, I'm not stupid. I've been traveled around the world. I've been studied in the US. Why do you say I'm rude and stupid? Okay, I didn't say that out loud. Then that boy shook his head and concluded, you've been brainwashed. Okay, then I was really angry. Why did he say I was brainwashed? I think I was an intellectual woman. I never talked to that boy again, never. So, am I brainwashed or is he brainwashed? That's the question I always think when I was in Hong Kong. In that year, I've been through many similar conversations like that one. What shocked me most was those unfriendly people were not just typical working class whose jobs were taken by mainlanders. I mean, they had a good reason to hate us, but also my classmates, my neighbors, even some of my professors. When we talk about open-minded people, we would think of people who live in big cities, who are well-educated, well-informed, you know, who are very liberal. But those people, my classmates, my professors, my neighbors, they are well-informed. They are well-educated. They are pretty well off. Why do they still have that narrow mind? Then I started questioning myself. Am I the exception? Am I also narrow-minded? Sadly, yes. Because when looking back, my biggest regret in Hong Kong was I didn't try to make any local friend because I was hurt by that boy's word in the first week. So I was scared off by their rejection, their hostility. So I didn't make any friends. I made the same mistake as that Hong Kong boy did. I overgeneralized a community based on a small proportion of people. I made up a stereotype. I reinforced the stereotype. So am I really brainwashed or are they brainwashed? Maybe we are all brainwashed by ourselves because people only see what they want to see and people only choose to believe what they want to believe. We all live in a bubble where we assume what we know is the ultimate truth, which everyone else should agree. Whoever disagrees or differs is either weird, insane, or stupid. But that's not the case. It could happen that when someone disagrees with you, you could be both right, you could be both wrong, or there's just no right or wrong answer. So let me use a religion as an analogy. So scientists believe that the world started with the Big Bang, boom. Christians believe God created the universe. Buddhists believe in karma and nirvana. Taoists don't believe in any God. They believe in a principle of harmony. I believe in my mom. Okay. So I used to be a very, I could say a militant atheist because I thought that all the religions were equal to superstitions, pretty backward superstitions. But after studying anthropology, I came to realize that religion may be a different perception of the world, a different way for people to explain the universe, interpret the world, and understand life. So there probably is no right or wrong. So some religions believe in one God, some believe in two, some 3 gods, some 1,000 of gods, some no gods. But there is always something universal. There's always something in common. Things like love, friendship, family values, honesty, loyalty, hard work. Those are the things that's universal. So what I'm doing here is not trying to convert you to any religion. I want to say, let's focus more on our similarities instead of differences. So one lesson I learned from my experience in Hong Kong and also Los Angeles was never stop making new friends. Never stop learning new ideas. Listen to other people's, listen to their joy, their sorrows, their anger, and also their sufferings. Open your arm, open your ear, open your eye, and open your heart to embrace them. After all, we are all human beings. We are so much alike, yet so much different. Isn't it beautiful? Thank you.